So, what I like to call this is addressing comments. I decided to start doing this, just so when I talk about a lot of people just putting random hate on something or whatever, and I'm trying to make a point to it and I can't, you'll actually be able to see the comment. So I'm on a machinima video and I'm reading some comments and I come across a few. I'm going to read a few and I'm going to address a few. Okay, so the first comment, this guy just simply says Saints Row 4 is a complete joke. So you played it, right? Like, you just jumped to immediate ass conclusions after just one trailer, and at that, the trailer is only 1 minute and 7 seconds long. What I find to be the joke are the people, that are whining about it being a joke, when DQ and Volition even said themselves how crazy the series was going to get from Saints Row 3. I mean, the game hasn't even came the fuck out yet. Like, people who make comments like this are only making themselves seem like butthurt ass idiots. Like, just sitting up here damning Volition for wanting to take a different direction than what they previously did to get the fuck out of GTA Shadow. Damning them for giving us what we asked for. I didn't ask for any of this. I'm just saying, just in general. I mean, many of you guys may have not known, but on the official Saints Row site, there actually was a thread that the community manager made, and he titled that, I forgot the name of the title, but he specifically asked fans and people who regularly visited the site, what do y'all want to see in the game? Or in the future, and blah, blah, blah. And you know what a lot of people were saying? Oh my God, let's have superpowers. Let's be able to do this, to fly, and do all types of crazy shit. And it's funny because, oh, excuse me, we get it, and now people are crying about it. Oh my God. I mean, it's just crazy for all these people, loads of people, to come onto the site, ask for this, then get mad when they actually implement it into the game and give us these abilities. And I just find this seriously hilarious, man. Like, seriously. Like, it's like, every thread that was ever made on the Saints Row official site, aka suggestions and stuff like that, stuff you like to see in a new game and blah blah blah, the community manager would take all of this and show it to the developers, or the developers would come onto the site and they would read it and respond to it on their own, or say, this is a good idea, or blah blah blah. Because like I said before in like 2 other videos, it wasn't a rarity to see developers come to the on the website and answer questions. And it was funny because a lot of people would just start counting how many they call them V's, that will pop up on the site. Like, oh my God, there goes another V. Wait a minute, I see one. I got one over here. Like they were like animals or something, and you were playing catch the V. um, but it was funny though. And most if not all the suggestions and all the things you see in Saints Row 3 are fan inputs. Like, if you all didn't know, in Saints Row 2 you were able to actually dance if your character, like if you let your character stand in a specific spot for a minute and you seen an NPC doing something, your character would do what the NPC was doing if the NPC wasn't in that area, and he'd start like dancing or whatever. And people actually were on the website suggesting instead, can we have like dance and tunts and compliments and stuff. And they actually gave us that, dancing, compliments, and tunts, hence them taking out, the ability for you to have to wait to, for your character to start dancing. I actually found that really convenient because the videos I make, it was annoying having to wait for my character on Saints Row 2 to start dancing for me to record the part that I needed for whatever video I was making. You know what I'm saying? It's just more convenient that I'm able to just hit a button and let him or her do it and have it there. So that's part 1. Okay, so here's another interesting comment that I came across on a Saints Row 4 video. The guy says, oh crap, hold on. Okay. The guy says, I think the thing that no one gets is that random stupid shit doesn't make a good game, and the sad thing is that most people bitching that is awesome are fans of Saints Row 3. So you're trying to say the people that find Saints Row 3 awesome are terrible people. That's seriously the most retardedest thing I've ever read, and I've encountered a comment like this more than once, where people will say the game is made for kids and it's childish and all this other bullshit. Like, okay, I didn't know kids games had giant purple dildo dicks in it, had lots of swearing, nudity, murder, and all that other. I need to. Shit, if that's the case, if the game is for kids, I guess I need to let my nieces and nephews have a go at the game. Then if it's for kids, you people seriously need to think before you say this shit. Seriously, you sound stupid. If anybody sounding like a fucking kid, it's you idiots who are saying it's a kid's game. Seriously, you sound fucking stupid. Second of all, sometimes random stupid shit can make a game fun. It's not anybody's fault but yours that you have a stick so far up your ass that you don't know what humor is. Get a life. What else? Then he says, and when the guy says they were gonna take it back, but then they double down, it's a huge slap in the face to fans of Saints Row 2. First of all, you guys need to get the fuck over it. Second of all, get the fuck out of the past. If you want to go continue playing Saints Row 2 and Saints Row 1, then go the fuck back and play Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 2. Simple as that. Quit the bitching. Get the fuck off of the Saints Row 4 videos and shut the fuck up so we don't have to read your crying all over the fucking comment section. If you want to make suggestions, there's going to be a link in the description where you can send them tweets, coalition tweets, and they will listen to some of your suggestions. If your suggestions revolve around anything ignorant and belligerent, then it's going to be obviously ignored and thrown to the fucking side because you're being an asshole, obviously. Moving on. Here's another comment by a user on YouTube on the same video. He says, OMFG, no, you should have went back my excuse me. He says no, you should have went back, and then he puts a M, and then he put you, stupid fucking idiots, you didn't even think it through, you fucks. No, the only people that didn't think anything through is obviously you, buddy. Seriously, read your comment over. Just read your comment over and see how fucking stupid you sound. You don't like the fucking game, don't fucking get it. Go to fuck somewhere else with that bullshit. Seriously, it's pointless of you to go on a video and watch something you're not obviously gonna fucking like. Like, seriously, people just let you know that people must want there to be some type of shit if they feel the need to click on a video, watch it, and it's not to their like, and then leave a comment saying I didn't like it. That's pointless as fuck. Moving on. Here we have another comment. This guy says, nobody cares about Saints Row. Info on Assassin's Creed, please. You're on a Saints Row video. Saints Row 4 video at that, saying people don't care about Saints Row. You obviously cared enough to comment. So, seriously, you guys need to think when you leave, before you leave comments like this. Seriously. Moving on. Addressing more comments. So, I came across another one. And this guy says, I thought Saints Row 1 was good. Saints Row 2 was the best. Saints Row 3 was okay, but too kiddie-ish. It always baffles my mind why people always put kid and Saints Row 3 in the same sentence, and then when they mention kiddie-ish, like childish like shit. Sorry. They mention the giant purple dildos, and they mention like other crazy shit, but mainly it's the giant purple dildo that makes it kiddie-ish. Well, I didn't know kids games had nudity, swearing, murder, homicide, and all that other crazy like shit in their games. If that's the case, I guess I need to let all my little nieces and nephews have a go at this game, right? Since it's so kiddie-ish and childish, right? Yeah. seriously, you people need to, I don't know, you guys need to think about before you put kiddie-ish or childish in the same title with Saints Row 3. It's adult humor. Just call it that, okay? And then he says, I think Saints Row 4 will be fun but also too kiddie-ish, but I think its plot would be silly and crap unless the game can surprise me. Did, just one thing. Did you look at the trailer? Saints Row 4 trailer. And if you really think about it, what more do you think? Matter of fact, let me say this first. Um, if you guys, as usual, if you guys would pay attention to the fucking trailer, to the interview, it was mentioned that the Saints, what we're doing in Saints Row 4. Oh my God, hold on. What was mentioned? What he mentioned was that he didn't call it a simulation, but I forgot what he called it. But that's what it basically is. So if it wanted to continue off a Saints Row 3 story, it could, because what they're in is in a simulation. So, because even back then, when they were talking about the standalone, they were mentioning that a lot of characters would be coming back, like Aisha, Gat, Carlos, and stuff like that. So you can't honestly sit and think, okay, wait, how the hell are Gat, Aisha, and all of them gonna come back and sing in a Saints Row game if they're all dead? Well, obviously simulation. Again, it's kind of like the whole the Tupac hologram and the that they use for the Tupac concert, and it's something like that, not like that, but you know, if I'm trying to find a way to say this, but I guess there's really no way I could sorry, word it. But seriously, it's sad for you guys to be damning them like this before it's based off of a 1 minute and 7 second trailer. It's sad, really. And if this is what the Saints Row fan base has become to, where the old fan base feel like they're entitled to something, and oh my God, I'm gonna get mad because Volition aren't listening to me and taking my suggestions in, or they did this and that to their game, they changed, I'm gonna hate them forever. You guys need to get the fuck over yourself. Like, seriously, real talk. If they would have stayed in the direction they were going with Saints Row 2, then they would always keep being referred to as a GTA ripoff or clone. They don't even try to bullshit and say they never were referred to as a GTA clone or ripoff, because they were. So don't even try to pull that shit, because they were. Even at some points, even though I hated to read it and hear people say it, even at some points, I would think that it was a GTA ripoff. So for them to be taking the direction that they're taking right now is good, because now they can become their own entity and they can actually be their own game, and it won't be, oh, that's that GTA ripoff. No, it'll be, oh, that's Saints Row, nigga. Yes, I just said the N-word. um, and then connected with this comment, another guy said they should have left it what it was supposed to be, a DLC. It irks the living shit out of me how people are still referring to this shit as a DLC. Again, ignorant. Ignorant. If, again, if you have Saints Row 3, you've been buying the DLC, been on the store a few times, you would know the last few DLCs that they came out with was the free pack, um, the horror pack, and the pack that allows us to unlock everything in the game, even weapons we couldn't unlock based off of the choices we made. We'll be able to have all of those in game. So to call this a DLC is retarded, because first of all, DLC means downloadable content. DLC. Second of all, standalone. Those are two different things. What do you think a standalone is? Is what it says. It stands on its fucking own. Common fucking sense. This fan base is sick, man. You guys are just just entitled brats. You just don't appreciate anything they're doing with this freaking game, and that's what pisses me off the most. But moving on before I get all rowdy and stuff. Okay, so this is also another. This is actually a comment that I like. The guy says, laugh out loud, kitty game. It was ruined for me. Slick Nick. Saints Row 2 was better. Abanon, whatever, how the hell you say his name, 666, some devilish shit. He addresses these comments with, wake up, people. Games are there to show you things that are simply not possible in day-to-day life. Truth be told, who wants to jump into a game to, oh my god, let me relate to this character and his struggles and blah. No, I don't want to relate to the character I'm playing as, dude. I just want to have fun, dude, to get the fuck away from real life for 20, 30 minutes, about an hour or so. Not jump back into more realistic shit. Again, nothing against GTA, but I like to have fun. So, okay. His next part says, embrace the change because only liking a game that was produced 3, 7, 10 years ago simply leaves you to be as stagnant as the water you left in the bucket 3 years ago. And I agree with that. You guys need to appreciate what they're giving us because they listen to us so much. Like, it's crazy. And, excuse me, um, you guys just need to, I don't know, just loosen the fuck up, dude. Because, for, like, to want this game to always be in GTA Shadow is retarded. And it's funny though because some people were saying when Saints Row 2 and 1 was out, oh my gosh, these are just GTA clones and ripoffs and stuff like that, and they need to do something to change and blah blah blah. I was okay, so they changed it, and then people complain more. Sorry, like this is why I call you guys the most entitled and most confusing ass fan base like that I've ever been a part of because you guys just you don't know what the hell you want really. You really don't. I know what the hell I want. I want them to go in a different direction so they can become their own game, their own entity, and they can do them. And that way, when you look at the game, you won't say, "Oh, that's a GTA ripoff. That's a clone." Blah blah blah. That's Saints Row the Third. That's Saints Row 2. That's the Saints Row series. Stuff like that. So yeah. Sorry. Moving on. Here we go again. Okay, so a guy says, fucking rest in peace, Saints Row. The greatest sandbox open world game ever since Saints Row 1 and 2. Seriously, if you guys are really, really, really that much, if you really, really, really miss Saints Row 1 and 2 that much, then go fucking play it and shut the hell up already. Seriously, you guys are sounding like a bunch of big ass babies crying about a game that isn't going back in the past and that doesn't want to go back in the past and that doesn't want to be on GTA's shadow anymore. Seriously, get the fuck over it. You guys sound fucking ridiculous. Then he says, I give up to these crackhead shitty developers that doesn't know their fan base. Are you fucking kidding me? No. If anything, they're the only developers that I know that do know their fan base more than the developers that I've came across as in like interviews and stuff like that wise. They actually interacted with us, took most of our suggestions and put it in their games. So now, no, I wouldn't say they don't know their no, they know their fan base, dude. It's just you guys can't get the fuck out of the past and move the fuck on and accept that it's 2013. It's time for some changes, and it isn't Saints Row 1 or 2 anymore. And they want to be their own entity. Get the fuck over it and stop crying. Ignore the rants that go on for even worse crap with less investment and even less development time. Well, first, excuse me. Well, first of all, the less development part. First of all, it was supposed to be a standalone. If you would have been keeping up with them, then you would know that it was supposed to be a fucking standalone. Second of all, again, it's a standalone. Standalones don't take that long to make. It's gonna be $30 until a person that actually worked at Naughty Dog came from Naughty Dog, came with DQ before they went to shit, seen the ideas that Volition were working on and expanded and asked them, and said you guys have some good ideas, so why don't you expand upon it, and make it into a full game. So they did that. Also, to mention, it was said that while Saints Row 3 was in development, Saints Row 4 was already being developed, I guess from, I guess from all the previous suggestions, and I don't know, maybe they're already cooking up things for it, but whatever. Get over it, man. Seriously, get over it.